What's up? What's up? It's your boy G. And I got something to say. There's been some stuff bugging me. And I know I don't speak on this type of stuff. But there's been some stuff bugging me. So I'm gonna wait to get some people in here on my live before I get started. But welcome to Swac'N Fool. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We're gonna be doing a lot of more stuff coming up here recently. Coming up here soon, we're gonna be doing a lot more stuff. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're getting our call-in show together. We getting and we need some help from some of y'all. We need like a little, if y'all might be interested in being like a group chat, kind of help us moderate the comments on some of the live videos. Make sure you do that. But most of all, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe because I got something to say. A lot of people been talking. I don't really talk, but you know, I be letting a lot of stuff slide. I let a lot of stuff slide, but they've been in my inbox. Now I got something to say. I let a lot of stuff slide. Y'all know which school do the most talking and crying. And so they gonna cry today. Because I got something to say. Get on in here. Get on in here. Because you know who do the most crying. And I got something to say. I don't want to hear no complaining. Let me get everything pulled up. There we go. Let me get everything pulled up. My guy Craig in the building. What's good, Craig? Texas Southern, shout out. I got something to say about some of the, you know, people be getting real flip at the mouth, you know, and somebody stepped to their doorstep, and they backed up, threw their hands up in the air. So I gotta address that because I keep getting inboxes. I got 3. The first thing I got was a person in person, have Alcorn gear on. I'm in Walmart. Tell y'all story time. I'm in Walmart, right? I'm in Walmart. Baton Rouge. Anybody know I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana? I'm actually in the Baker Walmart. Anybody that's in Baton Rouge? I'm in Walmart. Okay. I'm in Walmart. I got Alcorn head to toe. Dude come up to me. Hey, UG, you don't want to be hating on such and such school. I say, man, what? I ain't never hated on your school. You know, so I kind of laughed out. He said, no, yeah, y'all can get stumped that first game. Y'all can get stumped that first game. They should have scheduled us. Cause y'all not ready for that. But I'm with the kids. I ain't really in GSPN mode. I just got off of work. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't giving the word. I just and walked out. That was strike one. Okay. That was strike one. Wait about a day or so. You know, I got 2 Facebook pages. Anybody know? Make sure y'all follow our Facebook pages too. We got a swacnafool Facebook page. And I got my personal Facebook page, George Anthony. Anybody need to know my name? Look. So this part 2 now. This part 2. After I leave Walmart, I get home. I don't really check the Swac'N Fool page every day. Be a couple of us on there. Me, J Mac. He be a couple of us on the page. So this day I check the inbox. Okay. This fan from said school that found me in Walmart, he found the Swac'N Fool page. Okay. This is what he says. He says, I was trying to talk to you in Walmart to tell you how scary Alcorn State is. He said, I was trying to talk to you in Walmart to tell you about how scary Alcorn State is. Now, when we were in Walmart, he didn't really say too much about Alcorn. If you want to get me started, talk about my big bad Braves, okay? If you want to get me started, keep going. So I opened the message, did not respond to the message. I'm like, he's trolling. Boom. He inboxed me again. You're scared to reply. You scared to reply just like your Braves gonna be scared on the first game. No, I'm sitting back again. Okay, that's it. Get on Twitter. So it comes out that said school, right? Said school. Well, Blue Bloods on here. Blue Bloods had an interview, okay, with a said school's AD, right? The AD said they reached out to said school, okay, offered them a game to said school, right? The said school said no, okay. So one of my compadres, okay, one of my fellow Arkanites, they made a comment, right? The same person magically finds me on Twitter, right? I'm like, this man, listen, I'm just talking noise. I didn't think this man, I don't know how he found me on Twitter, right? He finds me on Twitter. He sends it to me, right? He sends it to me and he says, tell your Alcorn fan, hold on, wait, let me check some of these comments while I keep going with my story. back to my story. He says, tell your Alcorn fans to stop hating, right? And he sends me a screenshot of what the guy said, right? So, mind you, mind you, on Twitter, my inbox is kind of, he had been sending me messages on Twitter for a while, but I hadn't, how on Twitter you kind of put your, it goes into like another folder if they're not your friend or whatever like that. That's what happens. So I'm checking the folder the whole time in the folder. This guy is just G. Every time I see somebody Alcorn, he sends me my tweet and says something stupid, right? So this particular guy was went on his page and was saying how they should play said school, right? Same said school that the AD said they reached out and they declined. Okay, so I'm just here to say, because I've been hearing a lot of talk. Oh yeah, I've been hearing talking. There's only been one school who's been talking, who's doing all this talking. You want to go to Valley, beat up on Valley, talk about Valley Field. If you go back, I'm not saying those schools' name. No. Okay. If you go back and watch the pregame of Valley, they tearing up Valley Stadium. They come out the locker room booted up. They talking a lot of noise to Valley. Okay. They go to Southern. They take a flag. Okay. You stick it in the middle of Southern Field. Okay. Listen. I'm a noise talker. I'm gonna tell you. Before I keep going. Before, if my school had signed, had Mike Zimmer as a coach, had all these analysts, had all this attention, signed the #1 player, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'll be a fool too, because I'm a fool. I'm a fool right now, and we ain't never won a celebration bowl when I'm a fool. So I'm not knocking you being a fool. Okay, if you want to be a fool, be a fool. I 100. This your time. Get your shine on. I ain't hating on you. I'm not hating on you. Okay? But back to what I was saying. You went to Southern and you took a flag, you stuck it in the middle of their field. I think it's disrespectful. Something one. I might do that though. I'm gonna be honest. I might do something stupid like that. So okay, I get it. Okay. But one thing my daddy always told me. Okay. See, I'm a junior. George Reed, Anthony Senior. What he always told me was, if you're gonna fight your brother, okay, when somebody else step to your door, when somebody else come into this door, y'all can come in. Y'all can tear everything up in this house. Fight if you want to fight. But when somebody else that's not your brother, okay, walks over here and tries to fight, you better have that same energy. Okay? You cannot say in school. You stay out my inbox. Okay? I don't hit it. Stay out my inbox. And for all I know, this might not be true. But this is what's being reported. Okay? That said school, North Dakota State, offered some school a chance to play them, a home and home. Okay, that's what we're reported, and they declined. You can't be bad. You cannot be bad when you're talking to Grambling, Grambling Valley, your brothers. Okay, you don't be bad talking to me. Okay, well now you're the leader of this conference. Oh, you remember what said quarterback of that said school said? The little SWAC teams, we're not eating, and then another team steps to your door and you tuck your tail and run. No, that's not how they work. That's not. And listen, I have no problem if you're not talking. I have no problem with that. If you like, we're not ready for that, because you ain't. And you ain't ready. So I understand if you like, listen, we ain't ready. I understand it if you're not ready. But what you're not going to do, but what you will not do is disrespect every SWAC school. Okay? Talk this loud talk, and then that man walk in front of your door and you do like this. Huh? The other man walk in front of your door and you do this. This is what you do. No, I'm good. Huh? Listen. Shout out to Blue Bloods. Make sure y'all go follow Blue Bloods. Me and Jay gonna be on Blue Bloods soon, so make sure y'all go follow Blue Bloods. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Blue Bloods channel. So first subscribe to Blue Bloods, and go to his last interview with an AD. Okay, with an AD. Okay, go to his last interview with the AD and check out what they say. Okay, so back to what I'm saying. Somebody came in the driveway at your mama house. Okay, at your mama house. Okay, and offered and told you they wanted to fight, and you know what you said? You declined, but you go right back in the house, going to the back room in the bunk bed, find Mississippi Valley, and talk noise and fight Mississippi Valley. That ain't how we raised over here. That ain't how we raised. Ain't players. So stay out my inbox. Stay out my inbox. Talking all this noise. Talking about what you would do. Talking about how you want to play the Saints. Talk about and then when someone else steps to you, you back up. That ain't me. When my Braves were top of the SWAC, you can ask anybody. I want to play the best. I don't want to play. Those are my biggest thing. I don't want to play Florida Memorial. I don't want to play when you want to be big and bad and you want to talk, because I got a big mouth too. So like I said, I understand. But I promise you, if we ever back down, I'm gonna say something. Hold on. I got somebody. I got one. Hold on, wait. I got one. Since you talking about it, do you know the details? I don't care about the details. I don't care about no details, because you don't care about the details when you beat up on Valley and what they got to go through. You ain't worried about the details on that. You know about how many scholarship lists they got, how many scholarship cuts they got, how many if they can feed their players, how you can feed you. You ain't worried about that. I don't hear nothing about that now. They came to your doorstep and you told them no. And I don't. So I'm not saying. I'm not saying you should have told them yes. Things might not be, because you would have took an L. And I'm not saying you're ready for that. That ain't what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is stop talking north the valley. Stop talking north the valley. Okay? Like I said, when my Braves were at the top, you schedule in advance. You schedule years out. My Braves at the top. One thing we all fussed about was if we want to be great, we got to play the best, right? That's why you see things like this year we playing Stephen F. Austin, the top 10 team in the nation, because we want to be the best, okay? But that school that do all that talking and dancing in the videos, all that talking and dancing in the videos, you got all this and that. You want to show everything. Listen. Dion is about money. First of all, I ain't say about name. This ain't about Dion. I don't care about Dion, okay? Dion is about money. I ain't never talked no noise about it. Yeah, I don't talk no to y'all. Maybe not you, Mo. Maybe not you, Mo. Me and you, Mo, me and you kind of go back. I think that's Mo. Me and you kind of go back and forth on our, you know what I'm saying? But the majority of your base, the majority of our, if you check our comments, Swac'N the Fool comments, the majority of the hate mail, the majority of the banter comes from Jackson. Oh, I said it. And I don't care. Y'all know I don't care, because I'm a trash talker. Anybody that know me, my Braves on top, I didn't shut up. I did not shut up, and I would not. So I respect it. Give me the same smoke I gave. You better, and if you beat us again, you better talk about it. You better talk about it if you beat us again. Don't cut me no slack. But what you're not gonna do is talk smack to me and then run from them. That's all I'm saying. That when y'all was on top, y'all was playing Virginia. That's my point. And like I said, that's what I complained about. Which is why now you see Stephen F. Austin's on the schedule. Which is why now you see a better teams now, because you schedule in advance. But I'm not gonna be on this internet talking about who we can beat, how we gonna beat them, how bad we're gonna be. We're gonna undefeated again, and all this and that. We got no one player in the nation, and I'm not. And I'm telling North Dakota State, no, I'm running. Stop it. I don't listen. Boom. I'm with you, Boom. I'm with you. I think you deserve some time, but it's just your mouth. You can't talk like that and then back up from a fight. That's what I'm saying. I'm with you. For the sensible fans, I'm with y'all. I don't think you need to be playing them right now. Talent-wise, I don't think it'd be close. But what you not gonna do, okay, is talk all this noise. Talk about how country Alcorn is, how we ain't gonna never do nothing, and when we was winning, anybody know us and all that. Well, everybody know you. They love to say when Alcorn was winning, that was irrelevant. Anybody still ain't know y'all. Well, the world know you now. Everybody know you, and you running. Let's talk about that. Everybody know you. Everybody watching you, and you running. Okay, do it. So just calm down a little bit, and watch what you say about your brothers. AD actually doing live. I tell them the same thing. Calm down. FAMU. y'all wasn't talking like you're talking now, Boom. Hold on, wait. Y'all wasn't talking like you're talking now, Boom. He said every year we were talking loud and wrong. Yeah, you were loud and wrong. Y'all like 1-40. Okay, you were right last year. Y'all wasn't talking like you're talking now. All this, Sound like yeah, I think some of them. You're right. I think some of them are the bandwagon fans, but see, a lot of them just, I'm gonna put my Braves in the situation. You know, I'm a Brave. I'm not talking North the Valley and UAPB and planting flags and people and making all these videos and saying how we so much better and how them people call Southern Little Southern. That's what y'all did. And y'all know how I feel about Southern. They ain't nothing, you know, I don't care nothing about. I hope they go 0-50, me. But you can't call your brothers little and all this, and somebody from the outside step in and you tuck your tail and go home. Somebody had to see me. We had to work something out. You ain't coming here. I tell people all the time. That's just like, you ain't coming to my mama's house to beat me up. I'm gonna pick up anything and hit you with. You're not coming to my mama house and beat me up. The people came to your doorstep, allegedly. Okay. Came to your doorstep, told you they wanted a game because you've been talking, and you backed up. All these other excuses, we not ready, and all that, you can say it. Because you duck. So all these when you go into these stadiums, don't go in Valley. Well, y'all Valley come to y'all this year, but don't go to UAPB or wherever y'all going. Because I know you ain't coming on the reservation like that. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about that later. Whenever to all these schools you're going to, don't go in there trying to tell these people stuff up, making videos, tearing their locker room up, throwing water out of their locker rooms. And when somebody came to you with an offer, huh? When somebody came to you with an offer, you tuck your tail, took your ball, and went home. I don't want hit. Y'all can win. Y'all can do what you want, celebrate because you deserve it. But one thing I gotta tell you, you better stop ducking people if you're gonna talk like that. My dog Jay. Jay, we gotta get you on, Jay. We gotta get you on the show, Jay. We gotta get you on the show. Make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel too. Like the stream. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Make sure y'all like the stream for me. SU and JSU always talking. I mean, yeah, they do. And I love the noise talking. I love the noise talking. I 100% love the noise talking. I love it. Y'all know me. Anybody that know me, I'm a noise talker. It's what I do, right? But like I keep saying, you cannot talk North to Valley. You can't do it and duck anybody. Now, if this was LSU and Alabama, okay, yeah. You cannot duck nobody on your level. And they go talk noise to the, you're a varsity football team. You ducking other varsity football team, but you going to the JV game, bucking and talking noise. You can't do that. You cannot do it. You got the number one player in the country. I think y'all got a great team, great staff. You got 5 consultants, an NFL head coach on your staff, and you ducking. If you're not gonna play them now, then when you ever gonna play them? This is time, represent the SWAC. I think y'all should do. Oh, I got one. He said, boy, y'all ducked the whole season. First of all, why would we duck something that we won twice? We was the back-to-back champion. Why we gonna duck? You see what happened when we came back? We got the toughest schedule this year. We ain't ducking nothing. Okay, we ain't ducking nothing. You know we ain't ducking. But y'all can say that, and but anybody come to our doorstep and then we tell them no. Anybody come to our doorstep, we tell them no, maybe not this year. We're not ready yet. That ain't what we doing. Okay, Alcorn State don't play spring football. Okay, we're royal. Understand it. We're royal. We don't do what everybody else do. Y'all do that. We don't do that. We didn't have to do that. My God. The Golden Boot Pod. Hey, make sure y'all go subscribe to their pod too. I love them guys, man. I love them, man. I got on the show with them after the SWAC Media Day, made them at SWAC Media Day. But I'm just telling them, that Jackson State been getting real out of hand with their comments, they slick stuff they say, they hating the fake. It's fake arrogance, the fake arrogance. And then when somebody comes and offers you a game that's up there, you make all excuses in the world. I don't care, but I don't care about no AD, what Dion about. I don't care nothing about that. If it's the same thing, have that same energy when you playing these SWAC schools. Make excuses for them too. When you around here tearing up their locker room, making videos and sticking poles in the middle of people's stadium. Don't do that. Talk, y'all know it. Y'all know how I feel, but respect your brother like you respected that white man when he came off of you again. That's what you do. Respect your brothers like that. That's what you do. Here we go. So, listen. Y'all are new here. Now, I understand y'all new here. I understand you're new. And hold on, I gotta get my boy a shout out. I'm gonna come back to you, though. Y'all see the backdrop? Here go my guy Terrence got me the backdrop. Shout out to Terrence Alcorn, you know, the RTC, my boy. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You know, yeah, you gotta show some respect. And I'm, you know, I'm a trash talker, so I understand the trash talking, but just don't duck when somebody else comes for you. That's all I'm saying. You can talk about Alcorn until if we lose, we deserve it. And we lose to a school like Jackson State, we deserve it. Talk all day. I'm never gonna complain and tell you to shut up. I would never tell you went too far, because when we beat you, I'm gonna go far. Just, you know, I'm gonna go far. I would never tell you to shut up. I would never do, but when that white man come, I don't want to hear about no contracts. I don't want to hear nothing about that if you talking the way you talking. If you gonna talk about contracts, well, shut up when you talking to me. Shut up when you talking to Valley. If when the white man come, you talk about contracts. Shut up when Valley come in town. That's all I say. Shut up. What you say? Find the ladder. I missed the comment. Let me go back to it. Hold on, wait. I mean, but you'll go to. That's excuses. Whatever you gotta do to get the job done. You're the number one team in HBCU football right now, and so y'all need to get the job done. You ducking. I don't hear all them excuses. That's excuses. We're not going to Fargo and all this and all that. Man, go to Fargo. What you said? Oh, come, you gotta pull up, man. You know how we do it on the reservation, dog. You know how we do it on the reservation. This is my first time doing it like this, so I'm taking it all. It's a family affair. You already know what it is. It's a family affair, bro. You know. I'm gonna talk my noise. Y'all gonna talk y'all noise, and I welcome noise talk. Don't ever take it easy on me, ever. I don't care if we look. I'm telling you, do not. If you get a chance to kick me, I'm telling you not to kick me, because I've been on a high horse for 6-7 years. If you get a chance to kick me, you better stump me, because I promise you, when I get my chance, I'm gonna take my opportunity, and I'm not gonna shut up. I'm not gonna sit up, bro. But I ain't gonna belabor the point. But what I came here to say, the Jackson State, you ducking. So when you tearing up Valley locker room, throwing water all around and talking North Valley, just remember, North Dakota State came for you too. North Dakota State came for you too. And you said, you know, they knocked on the door, and you said, they said, you said, who is it? They said North Dakota State, and you said, oh, I'm not home. They're like, huh? Oh no, I'm not home. That's what you said when North Dakota State knocked on your door. But you're gonna be 100 deep, talking over all your cameras, all your flags, all your fans, all your bands, and it'll be bucked up, all out the helmet, throwing your helmet. You're gonna be all doing all that when you talking to them, when you talking to Grambling, or you're gonna be bucked up for Grambling. Oh, see, they be bucked up. They bucked up for Grambling. Oh, they ready for you. That white man called him to the path. That white man called him to the altar, and then they knees were shaking. They knees were shaking. Don't do that. Don't do that. Shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. You want to talk all this about the number one player in the nation, all that respect. I can't. If it was me, I wouldn't shut up. Like I'm gonna keep saying, if it was me, I would not shut up. But when that white man come, I ain't gonna be doing this. Y'all want a game? Well, we don't want to go to far. Like, don't come in here shaking when it's their turn. Have that same energy that you gonna have when it's time to come to Lorman and talk about how we ain't got no service and you ain't got no heart. We ain't got no service and you ain't got no heart. Well, make sure y'all like the stream, subscribe to the channel. You know how they do. You know how they do. Look, you know how they do. They want to bring up spring football and all that. Hey, they want to bring it up when it's convenient. Because when you bring it up, they say, well, we didn't have all our teams. See, they bring it up when it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like to talk about Jackson State too much because I don't want nobody thinking I'm trying to eat off Jackson State and I don't do too much Jackson State Dion talk. But I had to address that because they did a lot of hot boxing. If I ever hot box about Alcorn can do, and who we gonna beat, and what players we got, and who can't beat us, and you hear our AD turn down a game like that, I guarantee you GSP gonna be in his office. And if I ain't, you better troll me. You better troll me. You better troll me. If I ain't, you better troll me. Cause I'm gonna give it to y'all. But I came here today. I really came here today for I had to get out of the way. But make sure y'all like the stream, share the stream, go put it on your Facebook page, put it everywhere, get it out there. Make sure you like the stream. I came today for three words for each school and 3 reasons to hope. 3 reasons to worry, 3 reasons to hope. I'll read a couple more comments. They be happy coming out of Alcorn when they enjoy it. Yeah, everybody enjoy themselves on the reservation, baby. Everybody enjoy themselves on the reservation. We're gonna have a good time, man. I love all the SWAC schools. But you know, I had to address that. I love y'all Tigers too. The faithful ones, the faithful ones. But I came here for the 3 reasons to worry for each team and 3 reasons to hope. Who y'all want to start with? Who y'all want me to start with? What school y'all want me to start with? First school I see in the comments, that's who I'm starting with. Oh, my guy. It's hold on. My guy, it's coming. My bad, bro. My bad. It's coming. I'm mailing it out this week. I meant to go to the. I'm mailing it out this week, my guy. It's coming. Coming this week. We don't lose it. I could have sworn the last time you there, you was dating Lorman, you left crying, but maybe it's me. Okay, the first person say Alcorn. Should I start with the Braves? I don't know, Sid. I'm gonna save us for later. I'll say Jackson. That's my guy. So I'm gonna start with Jackson. 3 reasons for Jackson State to worry. I got offensive line. Now I know they got a bunch of transfers and all that, but will they gel together? Will they mesh together? We really don't know. And the loss of James Houston, number 2. How would they replace James Houston? Dion says he has 5 James Houstons, but everybody like they, everybody. That's how you're supposed to talk. So that's a worry how they replace James Houston, because James Houston won some games last year by himself. That was a monster. That was one of them players I did not see coming last year. I thought it'd be a good signing, but moving him to the end was amazing for them people. And quarterback depth is something I always think about. Injuries can happen any day, on any play. You just be running, and just quarterback depth. I don't know if they have anything behind Shador. I know they got the Ohio State kid that they brought in, but I don't really know if he, how good gonna do. So I think quarterback depth could. I hope everybody stay healthy. It's just for a good season, but it could come back to hunt. Yeah, like the stream, share the stream, put it on your page and stuff. We trying to run it up. We about to start our call-in shows too, so y'all call in to talk to me. I want to do it today, but I ain't tested out, so I ain't wanted to be all shaky. But because I know I might do this again, because I know Jackson won't call in and talk to me, and I'm ready to talk. Y'all know I will talk all night. But the reason to hope for Jackson State, 3 reasons to hope. I got the receiver core, Travis Hunter. I mean, enough said about the receiving core. Everybody know about the receiving core. They got receiving core. They got receivers for days. I think Travis Hunter gonna be I like Travis Hunter more a receiver than I do a DB. I love the receiver core at Jackson State. And I think the depth on defense will be better. I think James Houston is gone, but I think they added more depth on the defensive side of the ball. They can rotate more, even in the secondary. I think it's just more depth all around at Jackson State. And a key sneaky piece that a lot of people not talking about is Savion Wilkerson from Delaware State. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Savion Wilkerson. He was an all-MEAC running back. If they get that running game going down there and the offensive line can be all right, that's going to be scary. Because that's one of the things. I didn't fear none of their running backs. But Wilkerson, that's a man. That's a monster. Nobody really talking about Wilkerson right now. Wilkerson going to be, I think he's going to do good. He's going to help him out. Who y'all want next? I'm going to go to FAMU. I ain't asking y'all no more. I'm going to FAMU. FAMU. 3 things to worry about with FAMU. Y'all put in the comments what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to read y'all comments too. 3 things to worry about with FAMU. Y'all know number 1. Quarterback. It's simply the quarterback position. I think Rashawn McKay and Jeremy Luce going to battle it out. I don't know. If Rashawn McKay can have a better, I think Rashawn McKay going to be the starter. I don't think no one has beaten him out just yet. I think Rashawn McKay will be the starter. And I think that's going to be a problem. I think that they will have to rely on defense again. I think they added more pieces, but I would just worry about that quarterback if I was FAMU. Nothing they can't get over, because they might be better, but I would worry about FAMU quarterback. Also, number 2, replacing Marquise Bell. Y'all seen him with the Dallas Cowboys. He acting a fool. He was my favorite non-Alcorn player last year. He acted a fool down there in Tallahassee, and now he acting a fool with the Cowboys. That's a lot to replace. I don't think you can replace him with one player, but you got to replace him by committee. And I do kind of think FAMU got some pieces to replace him with. And one of the sneaky things is the first part of their schedule, having to play J State first. This is number 3. Having to play J State first, being a big pivotal game like that, the first game in the beginning of the post stages of the year, having to play a game like that can really cancel your season. Because you lose that first game in Jackson, you're probably out of it. If you lose that first game. And you have to play North Carolina the week before, where you got to worry about injuries and things like that. So there could be something to watch if they can stay healthy. They're going to make the squad, possibly start down. Ooh, now that's coming from a Cowboy. That's coming from a Cowboy. It's coming from that's one of them old Cowboys. That ain't one of them new Cowboys. That's one of them old Cowboys. That's coming from a Cowboy. Things to hope for with FAMU. I think things to hope. You know, to give you some hope with them is the D line. I love the D line, Jenna Hunt and Isaiah Lane. A lot of people don't talk about Jenna Hunt, the defensive tackle for FAMU, but he was really good. He kept a lot of offensive linemen off the linebackers last year. He was real good for FAMU. A lot of people, he don't get the hype. I don't think he made it all SWAC nothing. But him and Isaiah Lansky, that defensive line, you know, it's coming. They're gonna be real good on defensive line. Number two, I think they're gonna be real hungry. They're gonna be real hungry and motivated because the way they lost last year, got a bad taste in their mouth. They want Jackson State bad. They want Jackson State bad. I know they want them bad. And you know, so hunger gonna help them out. I think hunger gonna help them out. And last, Jordan Moore. He's a 4-star transfer. He went JUCO, but coming out of high school, he's a 4-star going to Texas A&M. He'll be I think he will be replacing Marquise Bill. He's like a DB / linebacker that position. He kind of played both. But Jordan Moore, he went to JUCO, but he's good. He's real good. He's been showing out in practice. Him and Zaire Riley, that's a freshman cornerback. Oh my God, he been acting a fool. So yeah, Jordan Moore, the JUCO All-American. That's number 3. Now on to Alabama A&M. Alabama A&M. Look at these comments. That's true too. They say FAMU will have a game under their belt. My bad. FAMU will have a game under their belt. It should help when they meet. You can look at it both ways. You can hurt or it can help. It can help them by working the kinks out against North Carolina. But you know, that's a tough team to work the kinks out against. They're not world beaters, nothing, but it's a tough team to work the kinks out against. Or they can, you know, knock the rust off and be ready for Jackson State. So, you know, you gotta look at it both ways. Next up, I got Alabama A&M. Make sure y'all liking the stream too. I ain't gonna keep saying that. We got 100 people in here. You better have at least 100 likes. Share it too. Share it on you know, do all that. And subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the channel right now, stop what you're doing and go subscribe. It don't take but a second to make a little YouTube page and subscribe. Just do that for your boy. A&M, number 1 reason the word for A&M is gonna be replacing Glass. Quarterback down there. Oh Lord, let me put this up here. He got FAMU over J-State. That's a big one. I picked J-State. I went with J-State in my prediction, but ooh, Lord. But A&M replacing Glass is gonna be number 1 for me. How can they replace the Glass? 2, gonna be protecting whoever replaces Glass. And that O-line. The O-line was, you know, they didn't do a good job at protecting Glass. So hopefully they do a better job of protecting whoever this quarterback gonna be. And then 3, the new defense. They brought in like 30-something transfers. It would be a brand new. Maynard says it'll be a brand new defense, like a totally brand new defense. And that's hard. I worry about. That's hard to do. Bring in a brand new defense with brand new players, no leaders on the defense side of the ball, brand new defense, and expect them to go out there and win. It could work, but I'll be worried about it. And then the positives of the hope for A&M, I'll say Quincy Casey at quarterback, Jackson State transfer. I like Quincy Casey. I want to see him do it on the field, but I like him. I think he'll be the starter. He can do some good things for him. They return their playmakers, Ibrahim and Gary Qualls, so the running back, and then so they return some playmakers on the outside and they running back, so that'll help them out. Yeah, like and my boy say, Ibrahim and Qualls carry the O, man. Yeah, they Ibrahim and Qualls gonna do their thing. So and I think another is like I said about my family, the revenge motivation. They got embarrassed last year. Maynard, and let me tell you how you know they working on something down there. Maynard has been quiet. Anybody that know Maynard not quiet. He's not a quiet individual. Maynard has been quiet. His feelings been hurt. He felt played at 61-15. He's blasted all across the locker room. They got to hear it every day. I asked the kid. I was at media day, and I walked up to the kid. I got a question. He's like, "What you about to ask about the 61-15?" He just knew everybody gonna ask about that 61-15. So they feel played about it. So they going up. I think it's gonna help them motivate them, and we're gonna see what they're gonna do. That's A&M. Bama State. They play. We have January Kings out against North Carolina State. Bama State. We get to see them Saturday. The thing I be worried about Bama State is coaching. We don't know what we're getting out of the real estate agent. Coaching. We don't know what we're getting out of the head coach. We don't know what kind of team they'll be coaching. Number 2, coaching. They just had to get a new DC. The DC left maybe a month ago. He left. They hired him for Bowie State. When Bowie State head coach got his job at Morgan State, he left Alabama State and went to Morgan State with him. So I had to get a new DC again late like that. So it's just going to be coaching on both sides of the ball. And from a head coaching standpoint and a defensive coordinator standpoint. So I want to see what they're going to do coaching-wise. And offensive line. I like Stafford on the offensive line at Alabama State, but last year the quarterback got beat up. So I want to see what we're going to do offensive line. For Hope, y'all know that I got number 1, Demetrius Davis, the transfer quarterback from Auburn. I think he's going to be good. Now, I have heard that he's more of a runner than he is a passer. He's not just an amazing thrower, which is why things didn't work out too good at Auburn. I asked the guy that was inside at Auburn, and he said, he runs it amazing. He might take it 80 yards on a dime, but his passes is more to be desired out of his passing game from him. He says, not that he can't pass it, but he needs to work on some technique things. So I want to see Demetrius Day. He can be dynamic in the SWAC. We know we got a lot of quarterbacks in SWAC that can't pass it, but are very dynamic. So I think that'll help that offense out. Ja'Cory Merritt and Cyntel Dunn. Cyntel Dunn is a transfer from Morehouse. It's quick, a small, quick, twitchy running back from Morehouse. He's a D2 transfer, but he's good. I think that him and Ja'Cory Merritt going to be really good in that backfield. They're going to have a dynamic backfield. And then 3, that defense. Janelle Brown on the defensive line, Bubble, Arshad Davis. But I think Bubble a little banged up right now, but when he get back, Arshad Davis, the safety, they're going to be real good. So, and they always a defensive-minded team. So, and, the head coach, Eddie Robinson, is a defensive guy. So he may be better on the defensive side of the ball. So look for Eddie Robinson to have the defense ready. Next up, BCU. I got BCU next up. For the worry, what y'all think? I got depth. I got the depth for the worry. And the worry, I'll be worried about the depth down there. I'm new to this. I'll be forgetting to check the comments. Give me a second. R.I.P. to Boy Jackson. Y'all know how it is. R.I.P. I'll be representing. my man, Mr. Gamble. I ain't taking no picture this year with you. We ain't doing that. That's my guy though. But BCU, I got one of the reasons they need to worry is the depth. I don't know what kind of depth they got. I seen guys posting how many 4-stars they done brought in, but depth. It's gonna be a problem, I think, for them. Just the depth. 2, QB. What they gonna do at QB? They did bring in Jalen Jones, but I don't know. They're gonna end up quarterback from East Carolina. They brought in too. So you don't even know who's gonna start down there. Jalen Jones or the quarterback from East Carolina, and then also just the fan support. Things are bad for BCU right now. You have some fans that's on the side of Terry Sims and some on the AD. It's kind of like so the fan support is falling off, and I think they need their home field advantage to do better this year. But to hope for them, the thing that I can hope for with them, things I can hope, like I think gonna go up for them this year, is y'all already know Kamari Avery. Somebody say Jalen is starting. So Jalen Jones may be starting at BCU. You got somebody that's dynamic at quarterback. Avis say he's the second best quarterback, but that's a lie. Come on, Avis. Come on. I need to troll him. That's a lie. Avis say he's the second best quarterback, but that's a lie. But if he don't have to be with the weapons, he got Corey Reed from Jackson State. He has Corey Reed from Jackson State, Kamari Avery, I think he's an NFL prospect. I think he's the number 1 NFL prospect going into next year. He's the best tight end this league has seen in a long time, in my opinion. And then number 3, number 2 was they added Jalen Jones and they added Corey Reed, the transfer from Jackson State, the receiver from Louisville. They added him. So I think they Corey Reed. They added Corey Reed. So I think they have some talent. They brought in a lot of talent. Kamari Avery don't play on Sundays. That's good size. Like my guy, like the stream. Kamari Avery got good size and all that. So then my last number 3 is coaching. I like Terry Sims. I think he reminds me a lot of Big Mac. Y'all know how I feel about Big Mac. I think Terry Sims is coaching for his job though. I think he's coaching for his job. I heard at practice he don't sit down. In the meeting room he don't sit down. When he drive his car he don't sit down. You know why he don't sit down? Because that seat too hot. That ass is on fire. His seat is too hot for him to sit down. His seat is too hot for him to sit down. That seat hot. I think I'm hearing that from a reliable source that it really don't matter what he does this year. That he gone. But I do think he's coaching for his job. It's gonna take an amazing year for him to keep his job. But I heard that butt is on fire. You hear me? That butt is on fire. You remember on next Friday? You know, next Friday when Pops was on the way to get Day and he was put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby, and that ass got hot, and he had to stop. That ass got hot. That's what Terry seen right there. That ass is hot. That ass is hot. He got to put too much hot sauce on that burrito down there at BCU. Next up, I got Valley. I got Big Valley. Next up, I got Big Valley. Next up, I got Big Valley. Dancing at Valley. You know, the team that them people be trying to stun on. But number one, for the reason to worry about Valley, in my opinion, the GSPN opinion, so you know if it's my opinion, it probably means it's facts. I'm gonna shut up. It's depth. I think brought in a lot of talent, but I'm big on depth and quarterback. Like a lot of people know I'm big on depth and quarterback, and I don't think they have neither. I'm gonna say I don't think they have, but that's gonna be the question mark. Something to worry about. How is the depth? Number two, the quarterback. Like I just said, they brought in a guy from JUCO that was named the number one quarterback in JUCO. But I don't, in my opinion, I don't see too much good about him on tape. They got TJ Goodwin also from UTEP at quarterback, so it's gonna be a battle at the quarterback position. I don't see nobody really jumped out the tape to me. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do at quarterback. But I think that's another reason to worry. And then also just receiver play outside of Jacory Rankin. I don't see any two special receivers that are gonna take the top off the defense. Jacory Rankin is really good though. I think Jacory Rankin is a top receiver in this SWAC, but you need more than one receiver in this day and age of football. And then things to hope for Valley. Things to hope for. This man here, Valley with the C3, man. C3, man. Come on, C3, man. You about to turn me up. See, y'all be trying to turn me up. I'm trying to not do all that. Y'all be trying to turn me up. C3 be trying to turn me up. You trying to turn me up, but I'm not gonna let you do it. I ain't gonna let you do it. The three things to hope for Valley, I got coaching, Caleb Johnson, and the O-line. I love Dancy. I don't think Dancy's going to be there long. I think he'll get another job. Caleb Johnson, one of the top running backs in the SWAC. I think he led the SWAC in rushing last year. And then the O-line, I think Coach Brown from Southern, he was Southern's former tight end coach. He's at Valley. I think he's doing a good job bringing talent in. Real good coach. He's going to have the offensive line right. Yeah, C3 playing with me. He from Glen Oaks. C3 playing with me. But we're going to have C3 on the show. That's a ground night. We're going to have C3 on the show. But, yeah, I think Valley brought in Coach Brown. Coach Brown doing an amazing job. He did a pretty good job at Southern. You know, the tight end stayed good at Southern. So I think that's going to translate over. And Valley had a big, nice offensive line last year. I think they'll be able to run the ball this year. And that's Valley. Who else got next? I'm going to do Southern next. I'm going to do the won't next. The won't. The band school is next. The band school. Make sure y'all like the stream. Appreciate y'all listening to me ramble. Make sure y'all like the stream. The band school is next. My worries for Southern University. J-Max ain't gonna like this. I meant to send them the link so they get on here. I'm true. J-Max ain't gonna like this. But I just think ain't that too bad. I think it's a transition year. I'll be worried about the transition year coming in. You know, Southern has always been a power running team, run left, run right, play action, you know, a big physical offensive line. Now you're coming in with Dooley, who has a totally different style from the offensive line that she recruited, you know, a spread offense, moving fast, coming from an offensive line that was big and used to run the ball downhill so much. That's two different types of offensive lines, so I want to see how they transition the skill positions. I think that'll be a word for the receivers and running backs at Southern University, and then the quarterback. We don't really know what they're gonna do at quarterback, so it's gonna be interesting to see exactly what they do at quarterback. They had a quarterback battle, but I don't, y'all know who this is. We got that all taken care of. You said that last year. You always say that. Everybody say that. I mean, everybody gonna say they got to take care of. Okay. But I know Chandler Whitfield, the receiver from Zachary, had a big day at the at the scrimmage. He went for like he think capped like 135 yards at the scrimmage. But I don't know if that means your secondary is just bad. If Chandler Winfield, a receiver that played against the SWAC schools last year and didn't do too much, dominated in practice. I don't know. That's a J Max question. I'm gonna let him respond on that. We're gonna talk about it on the next show. We got it out. Y'all know we got it all coming up. But that's my thing. Gonna be the quarterback play, transition year, and just the skill position for Southern. Things I worry about. Now the things that to hope for. The things to hope for. Okay, I got one. I gave everybody else 3. Southern got 1. Things over D-line, and D-line. Hello. He said we still got Luke. Luke the same one that missed Luke is only famous at Southern because they beat Alcorn. Luke the same one that missed field goals in the body class and they act like Luke. Luke missed field goals, but the only thing he did was beat Alcorn. So he's a celebrity in Baton Rouge. He's a celebrity. Shout out to Luke. He's a celebrity. But D-line for Southern. Southern even has, let me tell y'all something. I think it's the best D-line we've seen in a minute. Southern even has a freshman, Givens. He's from North Louisiana, freshman from Givens. Freshman last name Givens. Bro. Givens been dominating in practice. He's a freshman DN, and he's been good. You already know they got Dumas, Jordan Lewis, Jason Greathouse. So you know that D-line gonna be good. Cam Peterson. So that D-line gonna be, I think the D-line gonna be special. D-line gonna be really, really special. And I think that's gonna keep them in a lot of games, especially pass rushing. You ain't gonna have time to sit back there, just stand in the pocket and just pat that ball because they coming. So that D-line gonna be special for Southern, and that's a reason to hope. If you can get a pass rush on a quarterback, you can win. You can always win. Always win if you get pass rush on a quarterback. Don't tell J Max I'm talking like that. I'm not saying nothing else good about him. That's it. I'm going to the next school. Y'all will hear somebody else talk about the band school. Oh, and they got new tubers. So that's something they got new tubers. They're gonna be excited about they got new tubers. Next up, hey, Givens look good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Givens look good. I ain't gonna lie. He like a 6'2", 230-pound true freshman. And he look good at it. So remember that name for everybody. Remember the name Givens for Southern. I was just talking about I say go all out. You shouldn't hold the players back because this is a chance the players get to put some good tape on there for the NFL. So you don't want them to have them out there. When you playing, you halfway playing, that's when you get hurt. Go all out. And go down there in LSU and at least try to lose by 40. J-Max talking about 30. I'm gonna let him, but I say go all out. Rube say he might win the freshman year. I don't know Rube. Rube gets excited. I think he'll be good. I think he probably could. He may be the best freshman to be in, but it's gonna be hard when you got so many defensive line players. That's gonna be, it's gonna be hard. I think it's gonna be hard because y'all gonna have so many defensive line players. But I agree he good. But I think the defensive line is so much depth. He's gonna be rotating so much that he might not get the time that he need. What up, Coach? Graham. Next up, I got Graham. Oh, Hunter. Yeah, I'm tripping. Hunter gonna get it. Hunter should get it. He better. He don't want to play the nation. He better. I don't want to get back on my rant about Jackson State, but he better get it. Graham. Y'all know what's number 1 for Graham. Y'all know what's number 1. Yeah. Y'all know what's number 1 for Graham. my dog say it's gonna be close. Listen, second and what? You must be meaning second from the bottom. Don't get me started. I'm trying not to talk no shit. You getting me started. All right. You getting me started. You must be meaning second from the bottom. It must be what you talking about. J-Max in the comments not talking crazy. Y'all know who that is talking to me crazy. Ain't nobody but him talking to me like that. Man is disrespectful. He gonna disappoint them folks. Hunter might not be healthy to get nothing. Let me get the Grambling. But for Grambling, I got 3 reasons to worry about Grambling quarterback. Quarterback, man. A lot of people were talking and bragging about this. Have you got my? Yeah, Miss Glenn, I missed your school. I'll go back over since you. I'm gonna go back over when I finish this though. Grambling quarterback. A lot of people been bragging about the transfer from UCLA. I heard from a source that he will be moving a receiver. I heard from a lot of sources he won't be a quarterback. He'll be a receiver. So and Quintarius Hawkins gonna be the starting quarterback, and I don't know if I don't know how good he can be. And then the receiving core. The receiving core, I know they got a couple. They got a couple good players, but I just don't see nobody that's gonna scare me on the receiving core. They're young. They are very young. I agree, Jay. Ground will be very, very run here. They will. They gonna have to be. Their receiving core. I'm loading the box on them because I don't think the quarterback gonna beat me, and I don't think the receiver's gonna beat me over the top. They got some really good young. Like I tell people all the time about Grambling, though. I don't think this is Grambling's year, but give them a few years. They got some young players in that stable that's gonna be real good on the receiving core. So even the quarterback. And number 3 for Grambling, just the new staff. How did the new staff? Because I'm hearing that Hugh Jackson gonna be calling plays. I don't know how true that is. Don't quote me on it. It's not a GSPN breaking news moment. It's just what I'm hearing. And Hugh Jackson, Tennessee State offense, Tennessee State offense wasn't the best. He was the offensive coordinator. It wasn't the best play calling at Tennessee State when he was at Tennessee State. So I don't really know if I believe in it. I'd rather give it to my boy John Simon. Tosh Wright, yeah, they're gonna run the ball with it. And so things to hope for with Graham. Running backs, like we talking about Maurice Robinson, Keelan Elder. They got a Corey Russell. They got a bunch of good running backs. D5, they got D5 from Baton Rouge, my homeboy, D5 at running back. So they got a stable of running backs, good stable. So they're gonna run the ball. They might line up in an I formation. No, Hugh Jackson. They might line up in an I formation and run the ball like 1998 Madden. You remember when you had in Madden? You got in the I formation and you ran a dive. They might just run a dive all night because I don't see too much from the quarterback, but the running backs look real good. Maurice Washington played in Nebraska, gonna be real good. And then the defense, I think the defense gonna be a defense. Hiring Coach Thornton, a championship proven coach, the only coach on the staff to win a championship. And he, of course, where he wanted it. I think they're gonna do good. You hire somebody come from the Braves. You might do all right. You hire from the Braves. You know what I'm saying? What school you got out to me at? What the O-line? That's another question mark. What the O-line, the Grambling offensive line looking like? I think they lost their best offensive lineman to transfer portal, but they got some nice pieces. I ain't gonna trash them like that. I don't think they're gonna be sorry, but I think they're gonna finish. Whoa! In the words of J-Max, get off the boo boo. I say get off the boo boo. No, wait. Let me call J-Max. What up, Jay? What you want me to tell him? All right. J-Max say, get off the boo-boo. Philip Ellis, get off the boo-boo. That's what he said. That's what he say. He say, get off the boo-boo. Please, whoever sold you your boo-boo, don't go back. Put that down. Please put it down. Oh, Zoe, I know you ain't seconding this, Zoe. Tell him Philip, Arkansas State and shit. But have you seen Grambling lately? I'm not saying, I would love for y'all to beat him. Y'all know how I feel about my SWAC too. I would love for y'all to go down there and beat him. I would, don't get me wrong. But don't you bet no money on it. Don't you put them churn school money on it. Don't you put your rent money on it. Don't you do that. Don't you take that. Don't you do it. The kids gonna be crying. The kids don't put them kids allowance money on it. The kids gonna be crying. Them late lunch money. You're gonna be sending them to school with sandwiches. You're going to be sending them to school with packed lunches, messing around with Grambling. Don't you do that messing around with you. They're going to be eating saltine crackers. Don't you do that messing around with you. Y'all saying Grambling, y'all sleeping. I mean, of course you're going to say that. But the season almost here. Rube say Arkansas State by 49. Rube, you just disrespectful. Rube, you just disrespectful. Rube, let me tell you something. Rube don't listen. Rube don't give it to Grambling. He ain't gonna give it to nobody. He gonna give it to Grambling. Rube, you're disrespectful. Welcome Miss Body on here. Since Miss Body on here, y'all know who I got next. Miss Body. This is Miss Andrew Body's mom. Next up, I got Texas Southern. 3 things to worry about with Texas Southern. I say defense, just because it was kind of weak last year. And I want to see how they improved on the defense. They're kind of young. We'll see how they improve. 2, the offensive line. Can they protect Mr. Body? And then just 2, the last one, just the youth. There was a young team. Can they mature and grow up Because it's different last year when you were creeping up on people. Now everybody's looking for Texas Southern to do something. Can they mature and do something? And can they keep growing? That's gonna be the question. And then what to hope for for Texas Southern? Just like Southern, for the 3 slots, I got one name. What to hope for Texas Southern? Number 1, Andrew Body. Number 2, Andrew Body. And number 3, take a guess. You guessed it. Andrew Body. I think Andrew Body gonna be special. I got a phone call. They said he been burning it up at practice. I think he's gonna be. I had Shador being the best quarterback in the SWAC, but that's me giving him respect for winning the conference. I think Andrew Body can easily be the best quarterback in the SWAC. Tell him, Trail. Tell him, Trail. Talk that talk. Talk that talk. I got him beat Southern too. But I got Andrew Body being one of the top quarterbacks in FCS. People don't know how good this kid was in high school, how many records he broke. This is a good kid. And if you ever talk to him, he's locked in. I talked to him at Media Day. He's locked in. He ready. Craig will tell you he ready. Craig will tell you he ready. I heard they protect a lot of the fans from FAMU. Carlos one of them, they protect 50 on PV. They want to put 50 on PV. I'm just letting you know, from all the years, Texas Southern wants to put 50. Don't look for Texas Southern to stop throwing to the end zone. That's what I've been told. The first game of the year, do not look for Texas Southern to stop throwing to the end zone. If they can stump PV, I'm being told that they're going to punish them. They're going to punish them. So, I think Andrew Body going to come out this year and do his thing. He got Offensive Player of the Year. I think he's going to be a candidate for Offensive Player of the Year. My only thing with him is he going to be able to do it by himself. How much help he going to get? Ooh, Craig say 60 plus. Ooh, Craig say 60 plus. I know Andrew Body done ready down there, bro. Andrew Body, I don't know if y'all saw the inspirational thing where the guy got the scholarship, but Perry Wills. Shout out to Perry Wills. When he told his dad, I know if y'all saw, when he told his dad that he got the scholarship, and his dad, but they just had a great moment. It was nice to see, bro. So shout out to Texas Southern. Calling Grandma offense. Here y'all go. Going out for the comments. You finna get this man started. Ooh, they got TSU 59-21 over GSU. Next up, I got PV, and that's gonna be it, man. PV, 3 reasons the word gonna be quarterback. Number 2 gonna be because Conley is good. I mean, he's had some starts, but I don't know how good he's gonna be. Number 2, just talent overall. They lost a lot of talent. And just lost a lot of talent. Man, I appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. Russell Hayes. That's our first one. That's my first one. That's my last $2. Hey, that's my first one. And that's my last $2. So, thank y'all. Appreciate it, bro. But quarterback, just talent overall. They lost a lot. They lost Drake Cheatham. They lost Juwan, Pass at quarterback. They lost what's the tackle name? Man, I'm having a brain fog. What's his name, man? Southern. They lost to the band school. What's his name? Somebody tell me in the comments. What's his name? Who they lost to the band school? Who did PV lose to the band? What's his name? I can't even think of the man's name. The best defensive tackle in the SWAC. Dumas. Jason Dumas. They lost Jason Dumas. They lost him to the band school. And and it's bad when you lose a kid to the band school. It's bad when you lose a kid to the band school. So it's might rough down there. But things to hope for PV. I got Mark Frederick. I talk about Mark Frederick a lot. That's the OC at PV. I think he'll gonna have to work some miracles. Coach said Colin can play a quarterback. All coaches say that. Ain't nobody gonna say they can't play. Mark Frederick, the OC at PV, he was up on the Dooley for a long time, learned a lot from Dooley. He was at Southern for a while. I got a lot of faith in Mark Frederick's Gump. So the OC, I think he's one of the top upcoming OCs and could possibly be one of the names you're going to start hearing for head coaches soon. So remember the name Mark Frederick Gump, the nickname Gump from Woodville, Mississippi. That woo. Throw up that woo. Shout out to that woo. From Woodville, Mississippi. Mark Frederick. Number 2, things to hope for is Troy James. Troy James was one of the interior linemen last year. Everybody talked about Jason Dumas, but nobody really talks about T. Roy. And T. Roy out at 225. He a rack baby. So T. Roy, the Oklahoma transfer, think he gonna be good for him to the band school, G. Oh, somebody said one coach say Conley not the answer. I wouldn't argue that. Any word on how Bowden is doing at SU? I heard he's doing decent, not enough to really compete for the starting job, but I hear he's doing. I heard he's doing decent. But that's a question for J Max. J Max in the comments, but I want to see Conley. And then last, I think PV has a really good running back core. Really good running back core. So I think it's gonna be good for him. And then, I said it was late. I forgot all about UAPB. UAPB gonna be short and sweet. I'm gonna keep UAPB short and sweet. You got one thing to hope for. You got one thing at UAPB to hope for. You know what that is? You get a chance to pick out a new coach. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Doc Gamble gone. That's the thing. One thing you got. I ain't giving you nothing to worry about. I ain't giving you nothing to worry about. You got one thing to hope for, though. The one thing you got hoping you get a chance to pick out you a brand new shiny coach because Doc Gamble is gone. That's UAPB. They say Bowden has great upside. Great upside. But I heard Blood been playing good too for Southern. So they got a couple young quarterbacks down there, Southern. Next up, I want to get to something else right quick for y'all, man. Something we did today. This thing act right. Miss Body. What's up, Miss Body? They say Bowden has great upside, so that's gonna be good. Trying to share my screen and get my next thing up. I gotta watch what I bring up, as you know. My guy parlay, the real parlay. That's the real parlay. Y'all heard about the other parlay, but it's the real parlay. Oh wait, give me a second. Bear with me for a second while I pull this up. Pull it back up. Really Body, 3,500 yards passing, 3,500 passing, 1,030 touchdowns. Hey, Craig, that's a lot, Craig. That's a lot, Craig. That's a lot, Craig. That's a lot. I think he got the talent to do it. That's a lot. Bowden gonna waste his eligibility not playing, but he still got 3 more. He have what? He played last year, Burgess Sherry. He had 2 more years to compete for that job. He had 2 more years to compete for that job, so I don't think he just burnt it. I don't think it was a horrible move for him. I don't think it was a great move either. But I don't think it was a horrible move. Top 3 in the West. You already know my top 3 in the West. You already know my top 3 in the West. I got the Braves, then I got Southern, and then I got who I had third? Who did I have third? Oh, Texas Southern. Texas Southern. That's why I got third. Yeah, that's a lot. That's what I say. That's a lot. I think he got a lot of talent, but that's a lot. It's gonna have to be some bad defenses for that to actually happen. That's a lot. No, I think Bowden. I think he might have burnt that red shirt last year. I have to see. That's gonna be the yeah. Any good quarterback scared me. Good quarterbacks is my that's what I'm scared of. I fear good quarterbacks, and so I think he's gonna have a top quarterback. Oh, what I'm doing? Ain't nobody gonna remind me. I ain't never do Alcorn. I'm just on here talking. I'm gonna go today. I ain't never do Alcorn. I ain't really mean to put us last, but I'm tripping. I almost didn't even. Alcorn State, 3 things to worry about and 3 things to hope for. 3 things while I get it started. 3 things to worry about gonna be number 1 gonna be special teams. We had a pretty bad special teams unit last year. Pretty bad. We brought in some players, but you know how I feel about bringing all these transfers in. I don't know. I don't know if you know who said that. Y'all know who said that. I don't know. I don't like to just cry before I see it. So the special team units is something I'm a little worried about. We got to fix that. We lost a couple games because of special teams by itself. Probably 2. We gave them a special team touchdown almost every game. Either almost gave them 1 or gave them 1. from a block. We gave up a special team on every game. Special team killed us. So it's one special team, 2 quarterback. We brought in a transfer, Aaron Allen, but until they do it on the field, we don't know what they're gonna do. I'm not gonna. I'm used to winning championships, so I'm not gonna crown him until he actually do it. He's been looking nice in practice and all that, but practice is practice. Practice is practice. Okay, so until I see it on the field, I don't know yet. So then number 3, height now secondary. I think we got a lot of big receivers in the SWAC. And we brought in a lot of kids last year. A lot of people don't know our 2 starting corners, those our projected starters, Dabney and Tay Key, went out for the year last year. Calvante Key is like 6'2", real good size. So we'll have him. And we have Dabney. He's like 6 foot, 6'1". We'll have him. But behind those 2, Rasul Muhammad, he's about 6'2". But after those 3, I think we get really small in our cornerbacks. And with the big receivers in this league, with the jump balls, it can be something to keep an eye on that can come back and hurt us. Something to hope. 3 things to hope for the Braves. I already know. Somebody said Alcorn gonna win 3 games. Somebody said Alcorn gonna win 3 games. You better not tell me your school. And if you're a betting man, put something on it. Put a bet with me right now. Make a bet with me right now. Live on the show. I got 500. I got 500. 3 things to hope for. Big Mac. People think, what you think Big Mac forgot how to coach? You think Big Mac just sitting on his back forgot how to coach? That's what y'all think? So Big Mac still at Alcorn. That's one of my reasons to hope for. Number 2 is the depth. Last year, I was talking to McNabb. McNabb don't make a lot of excuses. He really don't. He never says things like that to the media. He's just like, man, we were so hurt last year, bro. Like people don't know, going into the BCU game last year, we had 2 scholarship defensive linemen that traveled to that game. The rest would walk on. We were beat up on the defensive line last year. So, I think just having a depth this year and staying healthy is going to be big for us this year because we got a lot of depth that we brought back. We brought in probably about 18, 19 JUCO kids, which is, we're in the state of Mississippi where we got 14 JUCOs. So we dominate the JUCO rankings. We dominate the JUCOs. I think we'll do good. A lot of people would like to say that high school kids get looked over because of transfer portal. But you got to look at them JUCOs too. So, and then number 3, we're going to have the best running back corner in the SWAC. And we're going to have the best linebacker corner in the SWAC. You hear me? Yeah. This dude here. How Allen look? Allen look good. He's not as mobile as some of our quarterbacks in the past, but he gonna put the ball where it need to go. I think we had Trey Lawrence as well. We got a sophomore. Well, he'll be a redshirt freshman this year. Trey Lawrence. He had a hell of a camp. He kind of got injured towards the end, but he had a hell of a camp as well. He's pushing Aaron Allen real good. I think he's gonna be our next stud at quarterback, Trey Lawrence. We was on the road so much last year. We was on the road so much. We got to win on the road or at home. It don't matter. We got to do it anywhere. But I forgot what I was saying about the quarterback. But Aaron Allen, yeah, he got to do some good things. Celebration Bowl. It's honestly, bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. With this transfer portal, bro, it's hard to really. It makes it much harder to predict nowadays because you never really know. Like A&M got 30-something transfers. What if they hit on 20 of them? Then, whew, that's gonna be a tough thing to beat. You look at a team like Alcorn, we got 18, 19 JUCO transfers. What if we hit on 17 of them? Woo! And then one thing, go back to Alcorn. Every transfer we got this year has at least 3 years to play. Everyone. And so, you're not going to, I missed the 3 things we're about Alcorn. 3 things we're about Alcorn was special teams, quarterback, and height in the secondary. Miss Biden, how you doing? Listen, Rube, I don't think it'll be what it was last year either, but I do think the offense will be better with the running game and the receivers are better. So I don't think that front seven will be as good as it was last year, but I think the secondary and also the run game will be better. So let's see. I'll make sure I'm sharing the right thing with y'all. Ooh, I don't want to share the wrong thing. Y'all be looking at me crazy. Trying to share my screen. Ooh, that we gonna get a real good test that first week of the season at Alcorn. I think I've been telling people this. I think the team we play in the first week, Stephen F. Austin, is better than Tulane. They're better than a lot of FBS programs. Let me share my screen with y'all. Why? How our O-line look? I think the O-line is young. I guess we're talking about off. I think the O-line is young, but it looks better. I think we were much bigger than we were last year. That was one of my key things. One of my key things with us on both sides of the ball. That's just getting bigger. We went and added a big 6'6", 360 kid, a JUCO, a couple big kids. You know, defensive line we added a couple big boys, 2 6'4s, a 6'3". So we added some size on both sides of the ball. So you got to see. They all look good. They all look good in camp. Will Shiloh be back this season? I think so. Everybody's saying he will. Dion's even saying that he will. I think we'll be back. At first, when I heard Shiloh gonna be out for the year, but I'm hearing he'll be back. Put the vodka down. You will see. Ooh, he say Rube put the vodka down. Rube say he drink brown. He don't drink vodka. Rube be on him. I ain't lying. Rube be on him. But but Rube, okay. Now somebody said this too. Your quarterback. And I'm having a brain fart with his name, starting quarterback. Their name was started for Southern. He ain't had the most. He threw like 8 touchdowns, threw 9 interceptions in JUCO. I don't think he'll come burn the SWAC up like that. I ain't gonna say he ain't. We don't let him burn the SWAC up like that. I don't think he's gonna burn the SWAC up. Make sure y'all like the stream. McCray, that's his name. McCray, there you go. Man, you ain't lying. But listen, we tried. Man, them Samoans, bro, they ain't gonna come out of the game. Them the only players, they don't need no rest. They will play special teams, punt return, punt block. They will play anything you want. They don't need no rest. Them Samoans, boy. We running behind the Samoans. Come on, thing. Here we go. I think this is it. I think I got it, y'all. I thought I had it. McCray runs the RPO well. Okay. He's coming. I think the OC. He's most of Zimmer. Yeah, I think Zimmer. Oof. I think Zimmer. Zimmer hire was, amazing for Jackson State. This Dooley, he's talking about a long time. What I keep saying about this Dooley and Southern offense is this, bro. Southern, you think about the offensive line Southern has had over the last couple of years. They haven't been the most athletic offensive line. They've been huge. They've been huge. They've been huge, and they've been able to block downfield. There we go. Took me long enough. I just want to give y'all my starting defense before I go, because I'm finna get out here. I ain't finna be here all night. And starting it's $10 to build your own SWAC defense. So for me, starting that defensive tackle, I got Jason Dumas. I think he's the best defensive tackle in the SWAC. So I got Jason Dumas. And then at the end, there's 3 points. I got Sunyata Anderson. At the end, I don't like Lance or Lewis against the run too much. It just means, getting physical. They move like pass rushers. And that's all. At linebacker, I got Auburn Miller. So that's 2, 5. That's 5. Safety, I got the best safety to SWAC, KJ Kinsler. That's 8. And then at cornerback, I got Nugget. 2 points. I got Nugget. So that's my 10. Valley mad because Ronnie Thomas wasn't on there. We'll go cry me a river. Ronnie Tumble's not better than nobody on this list. He's great. He's great. He's a great player, but he ain't better than nobody on the list. Who you got? My boy Ant got Dumas, Land, Miller, Davis, Robinson. Okay, okay. Make sure y'all go like the Juwan page. One thing in case you know who left him. Yeah, McCray got to hold his own for Southern. I think, like C3 say, it's probably the least talented quarterback they've had. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if Will. Also, you gotta look at will Dooley be stubborn. Will you call plays to your strength, or will you just go into your Dooley offense where you got these big 6'6", 370-pound offensive linemen trying to move so fast and they getting wore out? And everybody say, "Oh, we been in shape. We get in shape," but everybody running off season. Sometimes body types come into play. You know, you never. That's just my little 2 cents. You can't, you know, sometimes now when Dooley get his offensive line, athletic offensive line in there to be run his offense, I think look out. But having to go from a downhill running game, it's how they recruited big physical offensive linemen to now switch up your offensive play style in 1 year. I don't know. Somebody gonna have to adjust. If they don't adjust somewhere, man, it's gonna be some problems. Auburn to get as much love as Land. I don't know. I think you run that Auburn really gonna knock you out, but you know. Get off our boo-boo. You ain't got that. I wish you could say get off y'all rings, but you ain't got none. Should I say get off your tubers? I would say get off y'all rings, but you ain't got none of them. I'm gonna leave y'all alone, man. Great point about the O-line of SU. Yeah, the offensive line of SU, but you know, different type, you know. Jonathan. Y'all know who that is, John. Yeah, but tell me y'all defenses. I ain't gonna be on here long. My stomach going to bubbling. So for y'all crazy in these comments. Make sure y'all like the stream, though. Like the stream. We're gonna do the call-in show. I'm ready to do the call-in show because I want to talk to y'all. I like to talk my talk. I like for y'all to talk it back to me. See, with me, you know what to direct it. You know what I'm saying? Talk it back to me. Talk it back to me. Now, y'all know. Let me tell y'all something before I go. Got them bad guts. You already know what it is. Bubble, them BGs, them bubble guts. Man, I had some Blue Stove chicken today. Let me tell y'all, I had some Blue Stove chicken. Everybody from Bandwagon had some Blue Stove chicken today, and it was cold. I ain't never had cold Blue Stove chicken ever, and that might be what got me like this. But I might be changing my prediction for the first game. I don't know why FAMU growing on me, but they going on me to beat the upset of Jackson State. I don't know why. Man, they 2019 bro. I thought about doing this in my dreams after that Alcorn game. That Alcorn game in 19, I thought about doing it in my dream. But I know y'all want me to stop talking, getting on Southern. But last year we ran right at Dooley. We ran right at Dumas. We had one of our best games on the ground against that PV front. We walked to the line, finding Dumas, pointing him out and running straight at him. And that's one of the. I think that's something people gonna do this year with Southern defensive line because it's gonna be so good pass rush. Al said it, and now Al they got on you when you said it. But I'm starting to kind of, you know, I ain't gonna change my pick yet, but I'm starting to kind of feel like, you know, fam, you ain't gonna be pushed up. Fam, you can get a quarterback, it's gonna be scary. Man, Jackson State ain't that good as y'all think. If they was that good, if I'm just drunk for thinking, see, this is what I'm talking about with Jackson State fan, what I was talking about earlier. Now I'm drunk for thinking they got a chance to beat a team that they beat by 1 point last year. I'm drunk for saying that. But y'all ducking a white man school? Y'all ducking, no, if you that good, stop ducking. Pick your head up, soldier. Stop, pick your head up, soldier. Stop ducking. Pick your head up, soldier. Pick your head up. Pick your head up. Stop, pick your head up, soldier. Pick your head up, soldier. If y'all that good, pick your head up. Stop ducking. Can't be that good. You ain't unbeatable. Let's slow it down. You ain't untouchable. You had all that talent last and you slid by. Think y'all a great team. Think y'all gonna be a great team. I got y'all picked to win the SWAC. But slow down, ducking. Slow down, the Mighty Ducks. Slow down, Mighty Duck. Slow down, ugly duckling. Slow down, buddy. Slow down, y'all. You know y'all will run out. Slow down, ugly duckling. FAMU should benefit from playing UNC before JSU. I agree. And you can look at that both ways, though. I don't know. They mess around and get somebody hurt. It's over with. Man, leave that white man in the fan. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna get off here. Make sure y'all like the stream before you go. Share it. Let everybody know. We're gonna be back doing this. Let me tell you something. I ain't switched my pick yet. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm leaning towards it. Yeah, they ain't just blow everybody out. They ain't just blow everything out. Coach! What up, Coach? My guy, make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe to all Coach stuff, too. Coach got some good content over there tomorrow. Leader Sports Network. Big Coach. That's the GOAT. Bethune-Cookman. Bethune-Cookman in the building. I appreciate all y'all for coming on. Bethune-Cookman in the building. Hey, I'm trying. That's why I'm trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to do is get on here and talk. Because this is what I do. This is what I've been doing. Before the camera, I tell you all the time, I was 10 years old sitting around talking about the SWAC. I'm unmatched in that department. I was 10 years old. If anybody remember TSPN, anybody on here that remember TSPN, it's HBCU sports now. But it was Avis know what I'm talking about. With Braveheart, Avis them used to be on there. I was 10 years old. This is no lie. I was 10 years old. I used to come off school. I'll be bad in school. My punishment, I couldn't get on the internet and the message boards and go argue with Avis them, and they didn't know who I was. I was literally 10 years old. I remember my 10th birthday. I went to a Pittsburgh Steelers and Saints football game. Came home from that football game and got on TSPN Sports arguing about Alcorn at 10 years old. 10. And nobody knew I was 10 years old arguing. I was 10. I was on the dial-up. I was on the dial-up arguing with people 10 years ago about this. Somebody said, stop hating God is watching. Was he watching y'all ducks? Was he watching that? Good show, entertaining. Appreciate y'all for coming on. Coach Haley. Yep. Appreciate y'all for coming on. Go make sure y'all follow us on Twitter at swacnafool. Follow us on Instagram, swacnafool, and Facebook. Make sure y'all like the stream, share the stream. GSPN. We're gonna be Thursday. We're gonna be on Blue Blood show. We gotta get the times right there. We're gonna do a full show this week. We're gonna come out the episode. We're gonna put out predictions for this week's games. Bama State and be sure to subscribe. Bama State and Howard. Matter of fact, we're gonna be on we're doing a show tomorrow with two dudes from Bama State. So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be a preview of the MEAC SWAC Challenge, 7 o'clock tomorrow. We're doing a preview of the MEAC SWAC Challenge right here. We got two young cats that know all about Bama State. They know all about, they got some key, and he told me they got some key players, some surprise players that they want to tell y'all about. So they're gonna be back tomorrow on Swac'N previewing the SWAC MEAC Challenge. They better win, because you know what happened last year. No. Coach Taylor, always off when you already know them Braves, the big bad Braves, the triple Bs, we coming. But until next time, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all do y'all think I'm gonna get on this toilet? I'm out.